here today to take you through a 28-minute yin yoga class that's going to focus on your lower back, your glutes, and a little bit of your inside thighs.
Mm-hmm.
And for this class, you're going to need a pineapple cushion. Not really, you can just, the cushion's fine. And a block.
And a block, okay. So if we don't have a block, can we just use
the knees? And then make sure the hands are underneath your shoulders, the knees are hip distance apart. And I want you just to press the hands into the mat a few times and slowly start to rotate your hips in a circular motion. Now you can do this really, really slowly. Don't get too excited as you do it. And as you start to rotate really, really slowly, you're going to start to notice the outside edges of your hips give you some feedback. You feeling it?
Yeah.
Cool. So especially if you're doing lots of lunges and squats and things like that, you're going to get super tight through that glute med area. So we're just going to rinse it out and just lubricate those joints slightly. And you might like even to close your eyes and just start to notice where in your body you feel super tight. And starting to deepen those circles. Get into the shoulders, get into the neck. And then slowly start to return to the front of your mat. And then rotate to the other side, left side. Now again, yin yoga is a very gentle practice.
Yeah. So
I don't want you to force this in any way.
Okay.
I don't want you to show off, especially. So we'll take our time as we do it, and really trying to focus on our breath to keep us grounded and present to what's happening right now. Cool. Then start to draw some deeper circles. And slowly pausing for a moment, sitting back onto your heels. You can grab your block, or you can sit up on a cushion. And I just want you to sit comfortably with your hands on your thighs and then just close the eyes down. As you close the eyes down, you're just going to take a few moments just to connect to your breath. And when I say connect to your breath, breathe and know you are breathing. Take a big breath down from your nostrils all the way to your stomach. Then open your mouth, let that go. Take another big breath from your nose to your stomach. Open your mouth, let that go. One more time, breathe into your stomach. And let something go. And then you can start to gently blink your eyelids open. And I want you to step your right foot next to the outside edge of your right hand. Just bring your hands to the inside of your hips. And then make sure your knee and your toes are in the one alignment.
Yep.
How's that feel?
It feels good. I can feel the stretch.
Okay, cool.
Inner on this one. Is that right?
Yeah, you meant to
Should
feel
be there?
inner and outer.
In outer, yeah.
So does it feel like it's too much so far? Does it feel all right?
It's okay so far, yeah.
Okay, cool. So in the whole sequence, if you think of your sensation threshold as 0 to 10, I want you to be always at a 6 or 5, yeah? Don't go too hard.
Okay.
On this one, yeah? Super important. Now, if you feel like you're not feeling anything at all, then you can drop your elbows down.
I'm good, I'll stay up.
And if you're going to stay up, the idea is just to get your body into a really, really still shape.
Okay.
And then the posture is going to do all the work for you. You're not going to have to do anything. And you'll notice already that the stretch is happening. The challenge when it comes to yin yoga is to keep our mind still, and the body being still goes a long way to do it.
Okay.
Breathe.
Okay. Wait. That's right. I always forget to breathe.
Yeah.
So simple, such a easy thing to do, something that we do in our daily lives. But when I exercise, I tend to hold my breath. So, yeah.
So this is going to be good
to
for you.
remind me to breathe.
Yeah. So as you breathe, try and breathe all the way down to your stomach.
Okay.
And then just notice as you exhale out through your nose. The breath, for most of us, is so important because it really stimulates our parasympathetic nervous system.
Yeah.
Which really calms our body down. When we do more high intensity exercises, stimulates the sympathetic nervous system, which gives us lots of energy. But if we don't balance that out, we get burnt out and tired.
Yeah.
Good. Hanging in there?
Yeah. Barely. But
Just breathe. You're going to take one more big breath in through your nose. And open your mouth, exhale out. Now, if that was super intense, you're going to stay right there. Otherwise, if you feel like you've got a little bit more juice, reach your right arm back, press your left hand down, and then grab your left foot. Cool. Now, as you grab your left foot, you're gently going to spin your left rib cage up. And see if you can sink your hips a little further down towards your right heel. Cool. You bring your palm flat, place it on top of this. Okay. Now just breathe. Snatch, breathe, or you will die. I want you to breathe all the way into the back of your body. And as you breathe into the back of your body, just notice what it is you're noticing. So if it's sensation in your body, or if that's sweat, or if that's even like 100 million thoughts, just notice that without getting too caught up in it. Take one more breath in, please. And let go as you exhale. Move back onto your hands and your knees. And you're going to rinse out that last posture by, again, doing these little hip rolls. And you'll notice now you'll be more aware of the outer edges of your hips.
Yeah.
So you might even want to linger on one spot for a few moments. Yeah, if you feel like the left side is like, oh, it's so tight, then just stay there for a moment.
Okay.
And come back into the middle. Step your left foot forward. Your left knee in line with your left toes. You can turn it out just a little bit.
Okay.
Let your knee drop to the side. And again, either stay on your hands, or if you feel like you got more juice, drop your elbows down. I feel like my left side is always the most tightest. So a lot of people have that. A lot of people are super tight on one side and more open on the other. So that's cool. And for a lot of us, like, it's the first time we've had to just be really still. So it becomes really challenging.
Very hard, yeah.
What are you thinking about right now?
Trying to stay still.
Cool.
It's very hard to just stay still.
Yeah. Because all this planning going on, I should be doing something.
Yeah. Got to do the laundry.
We need to catch up.
What are we making for lunch? Yeah. So this is very important that I'm doing this, and really good for me, because I tend to have difficulty just stopping and just relaxing. Yeah.
I get it. So the breath then becomes so much more important, because it's almost like we're directing our attention to something that's happening in the moment.
Yeah.
And when we experience something happening in the moment, we're not caught up in our thoughts.
Yeah.
So that could be the sensations of the body, or it could be the breath.
Yeah.
You might even like to close your eyes. Cultivating that breath, drawing all the way down to the hips. And start by taking another huge breath in. And a huge breath out. Walk your hands back very gently. And move slow as you move out of the postures because it's part of the sequence. Take your left arm up. Reach back, and this time you'll grab your right foot. Now again, use whatever props you need. Yeah? Even if I don't tell you to use it, if you feel like you could be 5% more comfortable, use it. With your right rib cage, gently spin it up. So you're opening your chest from the left side. And don't struggle with your foot. I can see you wobbling.
I can, yeah. My leg just started to shake.
That's cool. We only got a minute. So just breathe. No, like really breathe. Not like that half breath. Like breathe right here. Yeah. So the sensations in the yin practice come and go. Yeah? They're not going to be around for too long. So see if you can hold that for under 10 seconds. Again, if that's too challenging, just stay on your hands. One more breath in. Open your mouth and exhale out. Nice. Let go of your foot. Well done. So good. Bring your left knee back. You're going to rotate your hips to the opposite side as you did before. This time noticing the difference. It might be sore, it might be a little tender, or it might feel really open.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, all those creaks and cracks, that's meant to happen. Okay, one more big rotation of the hips. And then slowly start to walk your hands back. You'll cross your ankles, and you're going to sit in between your ankles. Now take your right foot and place it on the left-hand side of your body.
Okay.
Your left foot, take it all the way to the right side. So this is called square pose.
Yeah.
What we're trying to work here is the outer edges of our glutes, so the glute med, piriformis, but also the lower back and the inner thighs. Yeah. So you want to imagine your legs are like a little square in front. The right leg parallel to the top, the left foot also parallel to the top. Okay, cool. Walk this foot back a little bit. Nice. Then bring your hands by your side. Lift your buttocks up, and then you're going to tilt your hip forward and sink back down. Good. Nice. And you can pause right here, like if you're super tight for whatever reason on a given day, just stay there, or you can even sit up on a block.
Okay.
But if you're okay, you can start to walk your hands forward, wherever they get to. Wherever they get to. What?
They can stop.
Good.
So if that's too
much?
Too much.
Yeah, come to a posture that's comfortable.
Okay.
Yeah, remember 6 out of 10.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Cool.
Yeah.
So the idea with yin yoga is that you get your body into a shape and then you hold it there for a period of time.
Yeah.
Instead of very vigorous yoga, this posture, this practice allows you to really open up your ligaments and the connective tissue of your body.
Yeah.
So it opens up when you're still.
Yeah.
Which you'll get to.
Still fidgeting.
Just close your eyes. I want you just to imagine the breath going from your nostril all the way down to your lower back. And as you exhale, the navel gently goes in, the breath empties through the nose. Just allowing your body to sit with whatever sensations are coming up. Usually when we're this still, the first thing that pops up into our head is just the most random thing. Have I hung the washing out?
Yeah.
Haven't paid that bill. So what this practice is teaching us is just to be completely comfortable with where we're at. Because at this moment, there isn't anything else you need to do apart from just be here.
Yeah.
includes texting Sam. You can take one more big breath in. Open your mouth and let it go. So good. Very gently walk your hands back. And as you walk your hands back, plant your feet onto the floor. Bring your hands by your side. You're just going to rinse out those hips. Do you feel it?
Yeah, I do.
Cool.
Actually feels nice.
Feels good?
Yeah.
All right. And then roll back onto your tailbone. You're going to take your left foot in front this time. Yeah? So the opposite foot that you had before.
Okay.
They're like two little railway tracks that are parallel to the outer edges of your thighs. Keep the toes curling back. Good.
Okay.
Bring this foot forward a little bit.
That
way. Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Bring your hands by your side. Lift your butt up. Tilt your hips forward and then sink back down. Remember, if this is too uncomfortable on this side, sit up on a cushion. And then wherever you want to take your hands to, start to walk them out. Try not to treat this practice as like any other exercises.
Yeah.
You want to be really gentle, so it's like you're moving through butter.
Okay.
Slow and silky.
Okay.
Relax your shoulders. And again, see if you can bring your attention to the breath. It's a really good way to ground you into the moment. Imagining the sides of your body expanding with the breath in. And then as you exhale, drawing the navel in slightly. You start to notice that the posture is doing all the work, and all you need to do is just be in it. Everything you need to do will still be there as soon as you finish. You can notice a particular part of your body giving you more feedback. And just see if you can breathe into that spot. The whole purpose of this practice is just to really slow everything down. And allow us to kind of meet all the other moments of our life a little bit more calmer and clearer, a little bit more balanced. Allowing your breath to be the anchor for you to arrive in the moment. Whenever you notice your mind wandering off, the breath reminds you to come back to what's happening. Take one more big breath in. Open your mouth, let it go. Walk your hands slowly back. And this time, stretch your left foot forward. Your right foot, bring it to the inside of your thighs. Cool. This is where the pineapple cushion is going to come in handy.
All right.
That's my pineapple cushion. You can use it.
I can use it.
You can use it. So you're going to place it on top of your thigh.
Mm-hmm.
And then you might want to use a block on top of that as well. And you're just going to fold very gently over that left leg. Yeah? You can use the block for your head if you like.
Okay.
To make this as restorative as possible. Curl your toes back very gently.
So pull them towards me?
Yeah, but not forcefully, like a gentle drawing. As you fold, try and bring your right shoulder slightly forward of your left. But keep your sitting bones, your butt bones, again, really heavy. Relax the shoulders. Smooth, deep breaths. sense of softening and letting go of all the tight parts of your body. And relax your jaw. Relax your fingers. And just breathe. Stilling your body will go a long, long way to stilling your mind. So good. Again, slowly walk the hands back. And you're going to swap legs. This time your right leg out and your left foot in. And before you move into the posture, just check in to see how you feel. Like, how does that feel?
Feels good, yeah.
Feels good. Cool. Place the bolster or the cushion or the block over your leg.
Mm-hmm.
And again, start to slowly fold and try not to pull yourself forward. Just allow the fold of your body to naturally sink over your thigh. And yin yoga is so beautiful because unlike any other practice that we do, it's all about letting go. For sure, sometimes when we focus on our hips, you might get like certain feelings of frustration, anger, or whatever that is, and that's normal in yoga practice. What yin yoga teaches us is to just be able to sit in whatever discomfort we're in and be completely at peace with that.
Embrace the discomfort, right?
Tell us that.
Yeah.
You should be teaching
I'm
me.
embracing it.
Take a big breath in. Open your mouth and let it go. Very slowly, you can start to walk your hands back. Roll onto your tailbone and you're going to drop your hips from side to side again. You're going to make your way onto your backs very slowly. As you roll onto your back, draw the right knee into your chest. And then wrap your right leg all the way around your left foot. If that's too tough, just keep your foot to the side. And you're going to drop both your knees to the left-hand side. You can look over towards the right side if you like. And twist is so good for the health of our spine. It's so good for the lower back and the thoracic spine. But you want to do it gently, very, very gently. As you move towards the last part of the sequence, I want you really to let the energy of letting go sink in. So in your body or in your hands, in your mind. If you need to let go of the jaw, do that. I find when I practice, this is a beautiful moment right near the end of a sequence when I feel like I can hear everything a lot more vibrantly. The sounds of the birds and the sensation of the air. So yoga practice helps us cultivate this sense of mindfulness, being able to notice everything that's going on. Take one more breath in. Open your mouth and let it go. So good. And take your time, slowly starting to come out of the shape. Nice. Take your left leg, wrap it around your right leg this time. Hook it behind the calf. Nice. And then drop your knees to the other side. If it feels good, you can take your arms out that way. If that feels really unco, then don't. It's like a rinsing out of our day sometimes. Just allowing our bodies to start off fresh. When our bodies start off fresh, our minds usually start off pretty fresh. We're more composed as we begin our day, and calmer, but also more aware of what's happening in our life. Taking one more big breath in. Open your mouth and let that go all the way out. So good. Come all the way onto your back. Then you might want to stretch your feet out all the way. Good. Bring your hands by your side. And just let your toes roll out to the side. Let your eyes close. Just for a few moments. Let the shoulder blades very gently draw into the back of your heart. Your forearms open to the sky. Relax your jaw. Relax your tongue. And for as long as you like, just going to allow your body to rest and regenerate. Just notice your body breathing.